It's late at night in a quiet Thai village. The moon is hidden by clouds. Dogs begin barking at something unseen, and the silence is broken by a faint, wet sound. Floating just above the rice fields, a woman's head drifts through the darkness. Her eyes glow faintly. Her entrails sway beneath her neck, dripping, dangling, searching. This is not a ghost you want to meet. This is the Krasue, one of the most feared spirits in all of Southeast Asia. The Krasue, called the Krasue in Thai, is no ordinary ghost. By day, she looks like a normal woman, often blending in with her neighbors and hiding her curse. But when night falls, something horrifying happens. Her head separates from her body, pulling her glowing, slimy entrails with it, and she soars into the darkness to hunt. The image of the Krasue is unforgettable. A disembodied head, glowing faintly, trailing a stomach, intestines, and sometimes even lungs. Her appearance alone has haunted generations of villagers who warn their children never to wander outside after dark. So what does the Krasue want? Unlike ordinary ghosts that simply haunt or scare, the Krasue is a predator. She feeds on raw flesh, blood, and decay. Villagers often discover her victims in the morning. Farm animals ripped apart, chickens drained of blood, and pigs left mutilated. But her hunger doesn't stop there. The Krasue is infamous for targeting pregnant women and newborn babies. In many stories, she slips into homes during childbirth, lured by the scent of blood and afterbirth. She feeds on mothers who are too weak to defend themselves, or worse, on the newborn child. Yet despite her horrific appetites, the Krasue must always return before sunrise. If she fails to reconnect with her body before dawn, her spirit will wither and die. Where does the Krasue come from? Folklore offers many explanations, and each is darker than the last. Some legends say she is a punishment for bad karma, cursed for terrible sins committed in a past life. Others blame witchcraft gone wrong, a spell for power that backfires. Still, some say it is a contagion, a curse passed through blood or saliva, infecting anyone unlucky enough to come into contact with it. The exact origin changes from village to village, but the underlying warning is the same. Meddling in the dark, living without morality, or coming into contact with the cursed blood may condemn you to this horrific fate. Despite her terrifying powers, the Krasue is not invincible. Villagers have developed ways to protect themselves for centuries. Families hang thorny branches or sharp fences around their homes. If the Krasue tries to enter, her dangling intestines will snag on the thorns, trapping her until sunrise destroys her. Dogs are also guardians. Their barking warns of her presence, and some say their aggression can drive her away. But the most permanent solution is brutal. Destroy or hide her body while she is away. When she cannot return before dawn, the Krasue dies with the rising sun. What makes the Krasue even more fascinating is that she isn't unique to Thailand. Across Southeast Asia, nearly every culture has their own version of the flying head spirit, each one adapted to local beliefs. In Cambodia, she's called the Ap, glowing at night, spreading her curse through blood. In Laos, the Krasue stalks villages much like her Thai twin. In Malaysia, the Penanggalan hunts mothers and babies, using her intestines like a straw to drink blood. And in Bali, Indonesia, the Layak is tied to black magic, feasting on corpses as well as the living. Despite the differences, one thing unites them all: a woman's head flying at night, entrails dangling beneath her, cursed to feed on blood, leaving death in her wake. Why does this myth appear in so many cultures? Many researchers believe that the Krasue reflects deep anxieties about childbirth, impurity, and female power. In the past, childbirth was dangerous. Mothers and babies often died from blood loss or infection. The Krasue may have been a way to explain these tragedies, or a warning to protect women during childbirth. Others suggest the ghost represents society's fear of women who step outside traditional roles. Midwives, healers, and witches, figures of both respect and suspicion, are often blamed for turning into these monsters. The Krasue isn't just a ghost of the past. Today, she's a star of Thai horror films and dramas. Sometimes she's a monster, sometimes a tragic heroine cursed by fate. In Bali, the layak is still part of rituals and storytelling, and online the Krasue has found a new audience, appearing in memes, creepypasta, and even video games such as our own Dead by Daylight. From ancient folk tales whispered around firelight to modern cinema, the Krasue continues to terrify and fascinate. This wouldn't be the first time Dead by Daylight has used global folklore, such as the spirit from Japanese Yurei myths or the Oni from samurai legends. The Krasue would also bring Thai and Southeast Asian horror into the mix, expanding the cultural range of killers. Her curse, hunger for flesh, and transformation at night tie into the entity's world easily. Her endless need to feed would make her an ideal servant. The Krasue also embodies primal fears such as disfigurement, childbirth, blood, and the uncanny. She isn't just a slasher with a weapon, she's a horrifying monster, which makes her stand out from the more human killers in the game. The Krasue is more than just a ghost story. It's a reminder of the fears that haunted villages for generations. She's hunger given form, a curse that floats through the night, searching endlessly for blood. Some say she's just a legend. Others whisper she still drifts through the rice fields when the moon is dark and the dogs bark at nothing. So the next time you find yourself walking alone at night in Thailand, and you see a strange light in the distance, don't go closer, because it may not be a lantern. It may not even be human. It may be the Krasue, and if she sees you, she will never stop until she's fed. And always remember, the night is never truly empty. I am Artist, and thank you for watching.